Hello and welcome to the Newbies Guide to Modelling in Blender 3D. My name's George Kingsnorth. I've been using Blender since around about 2007, where I was introduced to the software package by one of my students during my 3D class. I've used a few different types of 3D packages, and I've actually found that Blender, once you get used to it, is probably easier to use than some of the other packages. If you're new to 3D, the software may seem very complex and overwhelming. In part one, we're going to go through the interface of the software and what the features are that are available to you in creating 3D models. And then in part two, we put what we've learned into practice and build a model camera. We're going to keep primarily to 3D modeling and texture mapping, so you have a finished rendered piece. This is an introductory course. It's been designed to help you learn how to use the software to a certain point. What we're trying to do is just introduce you gently to what the software is capable of doing. The process will involve the modeling using primitive objects, producing UV maps, which will be explained during the course, exporting those into Photoshop and adding texture maps, importing them back into Blender and applying them to vertex groups that you created earlier on, and then finally lighting and rendering out the piece at the very end. As we go through each stage, I've included a Blender file so you can open it up and see what I've done at that stage, see what you're expected to try and achieve at that part of the course.
So if you're interested in 3D modeling, why not enroll today and develop those 3D modeling skills?